Hi, my name is André Thelen, and I'm the writer-director of the short sci-fi film I Want to Believe. In the next 10 minutes or so, I want to show you the preparation, actual shooting and post-production of my first short film. If you haven't watched the film yet, go see that first, as this video contains some spoilers. To prepare for the shoot, I first made a script breakdown and then used the excellent Shotlister app to create the shot list. Shotlister is a great tool to create a shot list, which can be used on set to check your progress in real time. I also made a storyboard using Photoshop and used the Shot Designer app for working out the lighting diagrams. I merged these documents together to have a complete set of documentation for use on set. This helped me very much, as it was easy to communicate with my crew what I wanted to do. I found this to be an essential preparation before the actual shoot, as you have a solid plan of what you want to do. Together with my dad, I built two set pieces, which would be the walls of the film's location. We first built a wooden skeleton and attached drywall to that. Not a very good idea, as I soon found out. The walls were very heavy and 2 people were needed to move them around. But, once painted, they look great, and I think they really added a lot to the production value of the film. With everything prepared, a date was set for the shoot. I shot the film with the help of friends. The film was shot in the basement of my sister's house. It was free, which always helps, and we could work undisturbed. I had looked for other locations first, but did not find anything to my liking. It was then that I decided to build the set pieces to create the location I had in my head when writing the script.
Now, ready?
Soms wordt direct of kan deze niet zo.
Nee, want die kun je niet draaien.
Oh.
Take 5.
Ja, maar er zit nog die hoek daarboven, hè? Die linksboven de hoek. Die schaduw.
Dit.
Ja, dat is van hem hier.
Is van hem.
One thing I really overestimated was the time needed to set up the lighting of the scenes. We spent quite some time refining the lighting, and that resulted in going way past our schedule that first day. But there was also time for laughing, as there was enough funny stuff happening during the shoot.
Misschien moet je je voet uit beeld halen.
Oké. Scene 3.1, take 2. Ja, sorry. Ja, oké. Scene 3.1, take 3.
Yes. Okay. Ja. Action.
Nee, wacht.
I took some time during the shoot to take some photographs for the film poster. I had a clear idea of what I wanted. I made a sketch to be used as reference.
Doe die lampen aan. Dit, ja.
I used a studio flash with a 10-degree grid in addition to the on-set lighting, and was very pleased with the result. One thing I did not do, however, was taking production stills of key scenes of the film. These are essential for promoting your film later on. As I didn't have any photographs, I had to use frame grabs of the actual film, which are always of lesser quality. Lessons learned here.
Oké. Iets meer de hand nog, zo. Ja.
With principal photography done, it was time to do an ADR session with Martine, the voice actress who plays Susan in the film. I had a rough cut of the film, which I used to create an audio track for Martine to act to. I brought my equipment and set up in a quiet room in Martina's house. The microphone was placed in a homemade porta booth to minimize unwanted reflections. When I finished the first day of shooting, I already knew I wanted to do a reshoot of a couple of scenes that just didn't work out the way I had envisioned them. These scenes were initially shot on green screen, but rethinking that, I came up with a simpler solution to shoot them without needing a green screen.
Oké?
Moet ik...
Ja, zo. Ja, je ziet nou...
Moet je zo blijven staan, hè?
Ja, en dan moet ik...
Blijven staan.
Oh, wait. Ja, dat is perfect. Achter uitwaaien, dat wordt ook niet effect.
This time, I made a much more realistic planning, and we made it through the shot list with a minimum of overtime.
Meng nog maar een keer. Om te zakken. Blijven staan even. Okidoki. Take 2. En actie.
The shot list app was again used as my main planning and progress tool.
Jongens, wow. Tijd voor lunch. Kan helemaal niet. Ja, kom nog een beetje. Nog verder. Dus even kijken. Nog goed. Ja. Oké. Laten we eens even, Rachel, even staan. Ga eens even. Wees voorzichtig met wat je zegt. Dat kan niet mooi geworden. Scène 12a, take 1. Actie.
Goed, even staan, ja.
Tot zo. Is niet slecht. Serieus. Scène 12a, take 5.
Actie.
Oké. Scène 13a, take 2.
Actie.
Scène 13a, take 3. Scène 13a, take 8.
Actie. Actie. Ik wacht even. Ja. En action.
With the second and final day of shooting done, it was time for post-production. After locking the edit, I color graded the film in DaVinci Resolve. I really love Resolve, as you can do so much with it. I learned, however, that 8-bit source material, like the footage from the Panasonic AF100 I shot the film with, can only be pushed around so much before it starts falling apart. This was really apparent in a few scenes where the lighting wasn't optimal. The first two visual effects shots were mobile screen replacements. I designed a custom display using the free icon set by Adam Whitcroft, who kindly gave me permission to use them in the film. For compositing, I used After Effects and Element 3D, a great plugin by videocopilot.net, to composite the 3D window into the live action shots. Lighting the window took me quite some time to get right. In the first shot, the main character walks through the window and looks outside. I added some grain and blurring to get the clean edge of the CGI and make it better fit into the live action footage. For the next shot, I used actual time-lapse images taken from on board the International Space Station by NASA astronauts to create my own time-lapse of the Earth. I composited this time-lapse into the 3D window to create the final image. Then I selected 2 tracks from Moby's free music service mobygratis.com. Here you can use Moby's music for free for non-commercial projects. For the sound design I used a couple of samples from the free sound effects website freesfx.com, and I also created some sounds myself by using my modular analog synthesizer. The final mix was done in Adobe Audition. I hope you've enjoyed this little insight into the making of I Want to Believe. I would love to hear what you think about this video or the film itself. Just leave me a message on Vimeo, YouTube or Twitter. Thanks!